back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yemi Shin, and today, I'm just joking. My name is Shade Orj, and today we're gonna be doing a mukbang while also talking about college life, right? Period. Yemi always tells y'all, you better go ahead and subscribe to your girl's channel.
Yes. Subscribe, like, and comment, bro. Okay, let's do it.
So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right.
So, yeah.
Should we introduce what we have first?
Yeah, what we're having is some food from a local restaurant called Mandarin Garden.
Yep.
All right.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to Mandarin Garden. This chicken is what chicken?
Sesame chicken.
Sesame chicken, the best of the best, and then some fried goodness.
Goodies. Yep.
And some, what is this, stew type of thing? Yeah.
Vegetables.
It's good, y'all, okay? And then, you know, it's Northfield, so our expectations are not very high.
Okay.
But this is what we got, and we're happy, okay?
Yeah, and then we also got school food on the side, because, baby, I ain't paid them dining dollars for nothing, right? So I have an avocado sandwich with fries. I've never had it, but... And you have a jalapeno burger. I always get the jalapeno burger, so I was like, let me try something new. And then what else? She has wild rice.
Yeah, I have a beef soup that I'm about to eat.
Devour.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good, yeah.
Disclaimer, I do not know how to use the chopsticks properly, but I'm learning. And that's why I'm gonna embarrass myself. But how would you really learn if you're not embarrassing yourself? I don't know.
Facts, you know?
Period.
All right, anyhow, we'll start digging in, and then we have a little dessert over here that we're gonna eat later, which is a little cinnamon cupcake.
So you're not gonna eat it now?
No, we're not. It's dessert, girl.
Yes,
like, okay, anyhow, let's start eating.
Yeah. Look, I'm over here going for the Chinese food first. Okay, I think this rice is... But yeah, I guess we're gonna come to y'all. This is our junior year. We only have 2 more weeks left until we're rising seniors. 2 more weeks, right? So if you don't know, Carleton runs on a trimester system. So it'll be 3 months in the fall, 3 months in the winter, and then 3 months in the spring. So we're in our spring term now. We don't run on semesters, basically, is what I'm saying. If y'all see my chopsticks twisting, don't be talking about me. But yeah, let me ask you, let's start off with this. How did you come to Carleton? Why did you choose Carleton? And what is, like, how do you fit into the Carleton culture?
Like, there was a promotional event at our school where, you know, different colleges come and talk about their college, you know, ask the students to apply and stuff like that. There was a person from Carleton that came, and I have not seen her since then. Like, she left me a very good impression of Carleton. Like, she made it seem like a very friendly, you know, friendly, good college. And so I was like, that was right after I applied for Rice University, and for some reason, right after I applied, I looked up, you know how there's a niche.com, so where students can leave reviews on the schools? Yeah. And for some weird, wicked reason, you know, I was like, you know, maybe I should look up Rice University. And I looked it up, and the negative reviews, let me tell you, they were like bad. Like, they were terrible. That made me terrified a little bit. And I was like kind of questioning my choice of applying there for my early decision. And I was like, you know, but I still applied and I want to get in. But with that kind of qualmish feeling, like, I was just waiting on it. And then I went to the Carleton admissions information session, and I heard what the admission officer told me about Carleton, and it just seemed like a very good place to be in. Obviously, I did not consider the surrounding environment. I only thought about the college and the educational experience. I probably should have thought more about what kind of environment I'll be living in. Yeah. Like the kind of winter that I'll be experiencing. Yeah. Those, I wasn't aware of those things. So that's one thing that I wish I had known prior to coming to college is like not just the educational experience, but what is going to be outside of the college as well.
My story is similar, but I've never heard of Carleton until Posse. For me, I didn't care what school I went to. I just wanted to go outside of the state because, you know, just new environment. I'm very adventurous. And then I got nominated for Posse, which is a leadership scholarship which sends you to like academically rigorous schools with the Posse, with a group of 10 people. And you guys like learn how to maneuver the situations together while also being leaders on campus, right? So a lot of people think I'm crazy, but that was the only school I applied for, or the only program with hopes of, you know, getting into one of the schools. And also because I was top 10% at my high school, I was like, I can get into any Texas school, like automatic admission, right? So I was just like, I really didn't have a struggle on my hands. As far as the Carleton culture, yeah, it's different. It's a predominantly white institution, and I don't see people my color all the time, but for me, it's more diverse than I thought. Only because like there's people from different socioeconomic backgrounds, people from different social gaps, or like, what is it called? Social wealth gaps. Yeah. There's people from different cultures, right? So it has been a diverse experience for me overall. And people from different thought backgrounds.
So how did you know about Posse? Like, how did you learn about it?
When I worked as a TA at Rice University, there was a friend there who got Posse. But he was 1 year older than me. And he was telling me about it. So it was always in the back of my mind. Basically, there's 3 interview stages that you have to go through, which gets harder and harder each time. And as I was going through it, he was helping me. He was like, Sade, like, you literally have to just be yourself. Like, they are looking for people who are original, not people who just try to show off, like, how well-rounded you are, like, how much you did in high school. They can see through that, right? And he was just like, Sade, you got it. He's not even a believer, I don't think. Bro, but he was just like, Sade, you already got it. And I was just like, okay. So when I did get it, bro, I was doing somebody's hair at the time I got the call. And she also got the call. She was a Posse student too, but at Wellesley. She got the call at the same time, or at a different time, but she didn't want to tell me, right? Because, you know, if I didn't end up getting it, then. But yeah, she knew I was going to get it too. Well, I was like, God already had my name on that seat. Period. But yeah, that's how I found out about Posse. So if you had to redo it, would this be the school that you choose?
Carleton is a very small school, and I know big universities, they got the name, but I don't think they get the same kinds of quality education that we get.
Period. Let me speak.
Yeah, it's just like people look down on liberal arts institutions saying like, oh yeah, it's not as good as research university. But no, like a lot of Carleton grads, they go into the best of the best. They go into all these awesome companies. They go to really popular, really well-known institutions for research.
Yeah.
You know, like all the names that you know. And it's like, when it comes to undergraduate education, I feel like the name is not the thing that really determines your worth. And I realize the quality of the education is what matters. The ability to go to office hours of your professors and be able to interact one-on-one.
Know them personally.
Like, it's a huge difference. My sister goes to U of M, so University of Minnesota. Yeah. I thought I told you about this.
I thought she went to the Art Institute.
Well, there were several options, but she ended up going to U of M. But she tells me, like, there are some 80 to 100 people in a single classroom. And even if you are in an art studio, it's not the kind of vibe. Like, the quality of the professors and the quality of the interactions you can have between peers, it's not the same. So what I'm saying is, liberal arts colleges is the way to go. I'm just kidding.
No,
I mean, if you're...
It's true. It's true, because I came in not knowing what I wanted to do. Stumbled upon cinema and media studies. I came in wanted to do math and sociology/anthropology.
Oh yeah, I remember at one point.
And the thing is, I still have a love for those things, but the way that the school structures it is not really my forte, as I would say. But I also noticed, like, I remember before choosing, because with the Posse selection, there's 6 schools and you can rank 3. I put all the liberal arts at the bottom. I said, no, I'm going to UVA. I'm going to
UVA.
and Texas. Well, I didn't want to go to Texas A&M, so that was off of my list. But I was just like, yeah, I want a public university. Bro, not knowing that I wouldn't have been happy at a bigger school. One thing that I learned about liberal arts, you get a well-rounded education, and that's the type of person I am. I'm taking a makeup design class in theater. I'm taking a guitar class, taking a CS class. So I'm getting all the skills, but I'm getting it in different departments. And workforces, they want people like that. If you just learning theoretical things and you're not really applying it practically, what's the point of doing a job? They want somebody like I work at ITS. We fix computers, we do all these things, problem solve. Yeah, they need somebody who can problem solve. But even like the professors here are top of the top educators in the world. Let's say that, right? And if there's like 20 people in the classroom, then you have more time to ask personal questions and do, one-on-one. And it's not because you're doing one-on-one that you're stupid. No, you get personal. I don't know, it's just my natural accent that comes out. But you get quality education because like they're there with you and they're telling you things that you can work on. Bro, every time I make it a part of me to go to my office hours, just to talk to them. You also get a personal, what is it called? Like, you get to know them personally. And that's one thing that I like. I just don't want to know you as this. And one thing that I also like about the Carleton culture is that in the South, we always say Mrs. Ma'am, Doctor this. Here, yeah, you're a doctor. Doctor so-and-so. Well, I know for exception of like one professor. But like, they want you to call them by their first name. And when I first got here from the South, baby, I said, I used to always say Miss or Professor, and it was so awkward. They would look at me like, bro, no, just call me by my first name. It's very casual, but we also have that respect and honor for them as somebody who's over us, that's teaching us something, So, I really enjoy it. Then it makes it easier for you to talk to them.
So it's that kind of atmosphere that's really helpful. And that makes Carleton a really good place to study and learn. Like, if you're just looking for the title, if you're just looking for a job right after college, maybe having a college degree or a university degree with a name that is easily recognizable might be helpful if you're trying to get a job right after college. But if you're really caring for your learning, and your experiences and the kinds of connection you'll make here, then liberal arts college is the way to go.
I agree. Shout out to my alma mater. Well, I haven't graduated yet, but shout out to Carleton. Like, I will rep this school. I would have said to the day I die, because I'm living until God coming to get me. But if that's his will. But like, Carleton, bro, people, and I'm happy it's a hidden school because a lot of people don't know about it. Like, whenever I say I'm going to Minnesota, all they talk about is the cold. But it's funny because every time I'm traveling, like I'm in the airport and they see me, like, it's like they bow down. They're like, "Oh, you're a smart kid." Like, people here recognize what Carleton is, but people outside really don't know. And I don't mind.
It seems as if we're actually just seen for our abilities and what we can bring to the table more than our school name. Like, I feel like because Carleton is not entirely well known, it's like whenever I do something good, it's not because of the school, but it's because of you and the skills that you have. And it attributes those achievements to you.
That's true.
And that's like really the good part, I feel.
That's true. What is one thing that you'll always know Carleton for?
Mandarin Garden.
For real?
No. Just Carleton itself?
Yeah.
I would say the type of people I met here. The kinds of people I met here. Yeah, the people are what makes college experience really pop,
Yeah.
It's not about, at the end of the day, it's about human connections, I feel like. And I don't know, all these amazing people working in all these different places and like doing all these amazing things. And they're Carleton alumni,
Yeah.
That's just great to know.
That's true. Like, whenever I'm flying back from Houston to come to Carleton, I always shed a tear, or I'm always like bawling my eyes out on the plane. And of course, not wanting the person next to me to see. But I'm like, I look in the sky and I'm like, Lord, you allowed me to come to Carleton. Being at Carleton is such a privilege that I think it will be only unique to people who have gone here. Like me, even explaining, people still won't know to what extent like this school has taught me a lot, and it's like on the path of changing my life, right? Like the awesome professors, their knowledge, the people, the debates, I don't know. I appreciate Carleton, man, and it's such an honor. Even when I go to graduate school, I'm always gonna be like, yeah, I went to Carleton. And not even for the name, but for the experience. How about, what's your favorite memory from Carleton?
There's too many to count, like, or to like pinpoint
One of them.
one. I think Canvas U, the church trips, yeah. Especially because of COVID and us not being able to go to church like that, or hang out with, or meet in person for those meetings. Like, I miss having a full room of people that I know and love, and like some of the study sessions we would have after Canvas U, you know, with like all the now graduated seniors, and then juniors, and now graduated.
That's true.
Now.
I totally forgot about the experience. I think because Canvas U is online now, it's so hard because we're online 24/7, and it's just like, if I can't see you physically, like COVID has been hard times for a lot of people, but I would say one thing that I miss was the noise.
What do you mean?
Although I'm not a party person, like being annoyed at the noises that people would make at 2 a.m. when I'm trying to go study, or on the way to go meet my friends at the house and, you know, just have like a girls' night. I was hearing Carl scream, or like them having fun. Although at the time it was annoying because it's just like, oh, go home. But like, I didn't know how much I missed that until like last week when everybody was playing their music and I was just sitting down listening to Carleton live, and I was just like, wow. Now it makes me not want to take advantage, because at first, you know, especially after Canvas U, everybody would be like, we got homework to do, instead of really just enjoying each other's presence, not knowing something like this will happen. Now it's just like, oh, I wish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think about that too, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But I was always living in the moment, because I was just like, this is not promised. I didn't know COVID was gonna happen.
Yeah, I like living in the moment too.
Yeah. I will always, oh, girl, they burnt this. I appreciate the COVID times, because it now allows me to look back on my life and see how appreciative I was during the time. And even if I wasn't, it teaches me how to be appreciative in the future.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoying everything.
Yeah, you have any other questions?
I think the food is done. And
besides our cupcake. We need our special question while we're finishing off the cupcake.
What is your favorite hangout place? Like place to hang out or study, or
currently?
You know, yeah. What's like a favorite place you hang out?
That's funny. That's a hard question for me, because I bounce around. I can't stay in one study. So one day I'll go to the library, and one day I'll go to the Whites. One day I'll stay in my room, one day. So I don't have a specific spot.
So you're just kind of like, you're the nomad style.
Pretty much.
I think I'm the same way. I don't know why I pose the question. I don't know. These days I've been going to Fourth Live a lot. Yeah, because I just realized that you like to have the lights off in the room, right? And I wanted some sunlight, just like natural light. And Fourth Live has really big windows, so I kind of went there, and it was pretty nice. But my favorite place, like my go-to, the very default, would be Third Live.
Really?
Where it's really quiet, no one's there, like not a single sound can be found, but it's not bottom live where it's like creepy quiet.
Bro,
Third live is not creepy quiet, it's just like decent quiet.
You want me to do it? Or
Yeah, you can cut it.
Okay.
But yeah, I when I study, I need complete silence.
Really?
Yeah. I realize I can't multitask. Even when you see me listening to music, that's when I'm not actively doing work. I'm just taking a break by listening to music, and then when I actually go into studying again, I turn off my music.
I did not know that. For me, I need a little bit of noise. Where like, that's why a lot of people have to go to cells, like, but not too loud, right? I don't know. For me, I could do anything. Once I put in music and I'm in a zone, I'm in a zone. Not unless I'm reading and it's just like a lot of noise.
Yeah.
You want to toast?
Yes.
Toast to college years and roommate years and just Miami and Sade. All right, you ready to taste it?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
College is fun, guys.
Oh, that's fun.
It's a lot of money, but you know,
It is a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a privilege to go to college.
It is.
And
it is.
Yeah, because not a lot of people can have that same thing. But you know, if you are able to, college is great. And as we said that, the lights just turned off.
All right. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching today's mukbang YouTube video, production, everything. Thank you. It's always nice to have Yemi back on this channel. And just stay tuned for whenever we're doing our mukbang in Korea and whenever we're doing a mukbang in Houston, because this is a thing that I would do with Yemi. Thank you guys for supporting, watching. Go ahead, tell them what they gotta do.
Yes, you gotta like, subscribe, and leave a comment.
Let's do it!
Okay? Alright, remember to do that, okay? This girl, awesome girl. Yeah, I just canceled whatever I just said. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You be bullying me, y'all. She be bullying me.
We bully each other,
We
alright?
do. That's how you know I really love you, if I can play with you.
Alright, well, thank you again. And we'll see you in the next
video. Okay, that was nice. Bye, y'all.
What?